Welcome to Refresh Mindfulness today. We're happy that you could be here. I'm coming to you from Juniper Village at Brookline in central Pennsylvania, and my name is Sultram Dotso. Thank you to Link Senior for making this connection possible. When we talk about mindfulness, in our terms, we're meaning that natural human ability to slow down and notice what's going on inside us and around us so that we can be more present, more able, and engage with our lives. Today we will strengthen a key aspect of mindfulness, which is contentment. When you are content, how do you feel? I'll give you a moment to think about that. I posed the same question to our residents here last week, and some of the answers were peaceful, happy, at ease, or complete. It reminds me of the times when I used to visit my mother in the nursing home, and we had such a sense of contentment just being with one another. It was almost on a cellular level that we felt this presence, connection, and contentment. And I would like to suggest that we can follow the example of some of our animal friends. When I was thinking of an image, what image helped me feel content or invoked that feeling in me, this is what I thought of. So our feline friends take pleasure in the moment and show us what it looks like and feels like to be content. So let's find that sense of present enjoyment as we loosen up physically and mentally, as we open to the magic of the breath. And then we'll end with a little bit of reflection and connection. So I'm going to move to the back so that together we can have a whole body experience. Let's begin by putting a hand on the chest and a hand on the belly. And feel yourself breathing. Feel the air coming in and the breath going out. Sink into the simplicity of your natural breath. Finding your rhythm that is steady, reliable, and reassuring. See if you can feel where your body moves as you breathe in. You might feel your belly expand. And as you breathe out, you might feel your belly fall back towards the spine. Breathing in, feel the air at the tip of your nose. Breathing out, feel the air releasing. Notice how the air coming into your nose is cooler and going out is just a little bit warmer. And now let's take 3 deep breaths together. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And now let's activate the body a little bit. From head to toe, let's warm it up. So let's start by just looking around the room. See if you can see the farthest corners, maybe even gaze out a window, but something where you're moving your head. Check out the ceiling, check out the floor, and now let's move the head side to side, and up and down, and swing the chin from shoulder to shoulder. And now, let's roll the shoulders a little bit to open them up. We can do the I don't know pose, where we just raise them up. I don't know. Drop them down. There's lots of things we do with our bodies that communicate a feeling or a message. Putting the fingertips on the shoulders. Let's do a little swimming. That's giving us a gentle twist to the spine as well. And then reverse direction. And we're going to make a big circle on the ceiling with our head. And feel that weight shift. Let's go the other direction on your chair. And be still and just feel your sit bones on the chair. Feel the weight of your body. And your weight, by your weight, I mean something positive. That we're grounded to this earth. And now let's open and close the knees. And open the wrists. And other direction. Opening the hand really wide, getting as much space as you can between the fingers, and then closing it up. And I am trusting you to do what feels good to your body today. And if there's anything that I mention that doesn't work for you, just change it. Or just pause. Now bringing each finger to the thumb. And back. Beautiful. Clasping the hands and pushing the palms forward, we're going to reach up. And we're going to reach to one side and to the other side and come back down. Now let's take the knee and rotate it. You can feel the opening of the hip and the work of the belly muscles as well as your thigh muscles. A lot going on, just circling the knee and putting the leg out straight. Let's rotate the feet one at a time and point and flex. And set that foot down. We're going to pick up the other leg and circle with the knee, appreciating all the muscles involved. And then extend the leg and circle the foot. I think you have this drill down by now. Point and flex. And set down the feet. And really feel the bottom of your feet. Maybe press them into the floor a little bit. And curl your toes. And release. And curl your toes. And release. Okay. Now let's sync the body and the breath together. So bringing the hands up in front of us. Inhale and open. Exhale and close. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling, give yourself a hug. Open again, inhale, exhale, hug, and then just rock side to side. See if you can feel a little contentment in your core, in that place that runs from your tailbone up to the top of your head. It's like a column. See if you can feel a little bit of contentment in there. And release. Inhaling, bring the hands up. Exhale down to the heart. Inhale up, out and release. Lovely. We call that reach and refresh. So let's repeat it. Breathing in. Exhaling, bring your hand down to your lap. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. We're going to go even a little further. Inhale up. As we breathe out, come down and lean forward as far as you feel comfortable. Bring it up and release. And now let's open the legs a little bit wider. Inhaling up. Exhale all the way down and take a dive. Reach for the floor. Take a breath here. Inhale, bring it up. And let that go. Lean forearm on your thigh. Inhaling, bring that hand up and reach to the sky or even over your head. And let that go. And we'll do that 2 more times with your breath. Reach, reach, reach. Push down through your sit bones on your chair and reach to the sky with your fingers. And release. And now we'll go to the other side and stretch. Exhale down. And just go at your own speed. If you can, do it with your breathing. You could say the breath is like an anchor for us. It's a refuge. It's a place where we can go when we need something steady and even. Let's put one foot out. And lean forward. Reach for your toes. Bring your hand back up your. Reach for your toes. Come back up. Reach for your toes. And slide back. Now, placing your foot back down, I'd like you to feel your right leg and your left leg. Do they feel the same? I know the leg that I just used is more lively. It feels a little more awake and perhaps a little stronger. So put forward your other leg and let's wake that one up too. So leaning forward, reach for your toes and slide your hand back up. Forward and back. Forward and back. Holding on to your chair with one hand, lean in the opposite direction and just let your other hand float free. Any kind of tension you have or anxiety, let it just drip down that arm and into the earth where it gets recycled. The earth takes care of so much. And now, I'm going to hold on to the opposite side of the chair, lean, and release that arm. Let it be like a little drain, draining any kind of tightness into the ground. And come back up. Putting your hands on your knees, tuck your chin, roll your back and push into the back of your chair. Inhale up and forward, down and back. Breathing again, up and forward. One more. Down and stay there for a breath. Come forward and look up. Lovely. Now let's do a little twisting. First, I want to do the checker twist. And you can put your feet in if you want. Raise a little. And if we do for a little while, we'll get some more circulation happening, or happening faster rate. We're perking ourselves up a little bit. And this could be, you could only raise your heels, keep your toes on the floor. Imagine yourself walking in a beautiful place, or a place you used to go when you had access to it, or when it was good weather. And now, put your hands on your heart, see if you can feel it pumping. And release. And now take the back of your chair or the bottom back of your chair, one hand inside the same knee. Push with that hand so that you can twist to one side. Take a big breath here. Look at what you see and come back to the center. We try to use all our senses to wake ourselves up and invigorate ourselves. So again, reaching for the back of the chair and inside the knee and push. And coming back to center. Because we're about evenness with contentment, we're going to do something evenly on both sides of the body. So bringing the hands together at the heart, we're going to just open one hand to the side and bring it back. Let's do that a few times. You can imagine it like these are two sides of a book. And now we're going to the other side, gently opening, going as far as your shoulder will allow. And just doing it slowly and paying attention to the sensation. Now we're going to open it and hold it open. Open the other side and bring them back. Let's try that again. Open one side, open, and come back to center. Now, let's try the same thing with our legs. So open to one side and close. So we do that a couple of times. And now let's go to the other side. So we'll do this 3 times. Feeling your hip works or doesn't work. If it's not a good day for that, that's okay. And now let's open the leg and keep it open. Same on that side. And now I think, great. Now let's put it all together. We have the hands together, we have the knees together. And so we're going to open on one side and come back. Repeating. You got it. Now let's go on the other side. And this takes a little more balance. The stable foot. Now we're going to open to one side and keep it open. Open to the other side, keep it open, and relax in this position. Take a nice deep breath. Feel the air coming in and out. And then whichever side you would like, come back to center. Come back to center. Let's do that one more time. Open to one side, open to the other side. Let's look upward and open the palms. Receive whatever blessings there are for us today, coming from the sky, coming from heaven, perhaps from the ancestors, and then bringing it back and release. Okay. Let's take a moment to pause and reflect. We'll do a little check-in and see how our body's doing after we've done some synchronized movement and breathing. So lower your gaze, or if you like, close your eyes. And let's appreciate what we've been able to do together as we go through different parts of the body. So bringing your awareness to the top of your head. Notice the space above and around you. And then go inside to the center of your head. And from there, appreciate and relax the eyes, the nose, the mouth and the jaw, the ears, the back of the head. We're such frontal-oriented beings. We're always looking to the front. Let's feel to the back. Feel down your back, down the back of your arms, the back of your neck, your upper, middle, and lower back. And now come to the front of the body with your attention, to the front of your neck, your collarbones, your ribs and your lungs, your heart, your stomach, all the organs in your abdomen. Come into the hips, the top of the thighs, the back of the leg, into the middle of your knees, and down the front of your lower leg. Bring your attention into your ankles, the top of your feet, your heel, the ball of your foot, and the tips of your toes. And here you are, simply sitting and observing. Here you are, complete human being with such goodness inside. Think of a time when you were content. Could even be in this moment. And let that feeling pervade your whole being, your whole body, mind, and spirit. Just dwell in this sense of peace. And sometime, if you're not feeling so content, if you're having a hard time, maybe you're frustrated, or you're angry, or resentful, or jealous, see then if somewhere in the background, somewhere underneath, there's even just a little bit of contentment to give you strength. It's been wonderful to practice this way with you today. I have spent most of my life doing these kinds of exercises, and I enjoy it so much. I feel like it's really supportive and helps me engage and negotiate with whatever comes up. And I hope that's true for you too. As I was contemplating contentment this week, I asked myself, what embodies, what represents contentment to me? And I thought of the song Summertime by George Gershwin. So I'm going to read you the lyrics, and I'm hoping maybe you can hear the music in your head. Summertime and the livin' is easy. Fish are jumpin' and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your ma is good lookin'. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're going to rise up singin'. Then you'll spread your wings and take to the sky. But till that mornin', there's nothing that can harm you, with Daddy and Mammy standing by. So whoever your support people are, whether it's inside or outside, may you be well. Many blessings to you on this fine day.